guys, it's Kristen here today, and we are back with another episode of The Sims 3 Zombie Apocalypse. I greatly appreciate the patience with waiting for the next episode. I just got back a couple of days ago from being out of the country. I went on a cruise for my graduation gift. My grandmother, for graduation, she said, "Hey, do you want to go on a cruise?" And I said, "Sure." So we went to Mexico and Belize. Okay, so let's kind of get a quick look on what's going on here. Alright, looks like Greta is pretty unhappy, so we're going to let her just do her thing, because I want her to eat first, but she'll figure it out. Anyway, so looks like everyone else seems to be okay-ish. And now she's decided that she's gonna go eat. Awesome. She's so smart, right? And yeah, just pretty much that. I want to thank my newest subscribers for subscribing. I really appreciate it. It was something that was great to come back to, and I love it. So we're just gonna have George, let's try to see if we can get him to the potty. Can we? Potty train? Potty train? No. I'm gonna try, but, it's not totally worth it. Okay. Alright, woman, you need to go and, go to your own bed. It's kind of weird going back and forth between all the different Sims, because I thought I was having some, control issues when it came to The Sims 3, or with The Sims 4, but now I realize that it's just weird. It's all weird. Alrighty, so let's have his dirty diaper changed, and see what needs to be done there. But yeah, so I've been playing The Sims 4, but I have that on my MacBook, and I've got The Sims 1 through 3 on a Windows laptop. So it's different software, because the software I use on my laptop doesn't work on my MacBook. So I've had to try to be creative in other ways. However, it doesn't always work. So, because I have some great ideas. Like, there's this one idea that I want to show off so bad. So I'm kind of holding off. I'm going to try to actually record an episode and see if I can get that up there. Because I got it based off of another simmer. So, but with the plates, if you're just joining me now, why use that cheat? Even though the rules, they don't use any cheats, I can't clean up the cake unless I cheat and delete it there. And so my thought is that they would be able to clean it up in the zombie apocalypse somehow. Some way they would be able to clean that up. And that's where I'm going based off of that. But I'm just trying to see if, making sure everyone's happy. She's sleeping. She better enjoy that sleep during the day while she can, because she's going to be in the career soon, so she'll be on a set schedule. And I'm doing multiple episodes now, recording multiple episodes now, so that over the next week I'll be able to go ahead and post them all up. So after this episode, the next one after this one will be put up within the next 24 hours, and then probably the following will be put up later this weekend. So we'll get 4 or 5 episodes hopefully out of this. So, and I try to make the episodes about 20 minutes long. I was actually discussing it with one of my friends, and she was saying that 30 minutes is too long. So I asked her, what she thought. She said about 15 minutes, and I said, well, 15 minutes seems too short because I feel like I can't get a whole lot done in there. So she said about 20 minutes. So we do about 20 to 25 minutes per episode, and that seems to be what the majority of it is. So I'm going to also be recording some Sims 1 stuff soon after this, because I've been missing The Sims 1, so and it'll be kind of like, I do a Sims 1 video already. You can go ahead and check that out, and it's going to be something similar to that, maybe. I haven't decided yet. Because it's so, The Sims 1, The Sims and The Sims 1 are so high maintenance. I just can't, I can't deal with them somehow. So, the mail, even though I have the lifetime aspiration for her to not get mail, so that I didn't have to delete the mailbox, because I didn't want to delete the mailbox, because for later down the line when society comes back together, I wanted the mailbox to be there. So, but there's the imaginary friend in there for George, and we're just leaving it. I hate the imaginary friends, at least for this. I played the imaginary friends for one generational challenge that I did. It was hilarious. Socially awkward kids all the way around. They marry their imaginary friend. Awkward. Alright, so just making sure that everyone has their own needs done, and it's a lot. So now here's what happened is I went to use my software, and sometimes when my software that I use to record videos crashes, it goes back to all the defaults. And I'm actually recording the audio for this after I've already played this for this particular episode. I mean, for the next ones they're going to be appropriate, but just for this one I have it like this. So because I use a microphone instead of the built-in mic that's on the laptop, when it goes back to the default, it goes to the laptop microphone. So it didn't actually record anything, which kind of irritates me. So I'm just going back here. So I'm trying to make it so that it's kind of like that. So if I'm going on these weird tangents and playing, that's why. So I was noticing that, and I remember keep saying it to myself, that like I had it to where in The Sims 4 that it acted like The Sims 3, but then I felt like that was not. I was just kept thinking to myself, this is not how The Sims 3 acts. This is not how The Sims 3 is. And then I'm playing The Sims 3 now, and I'm going, oh my gosh, that is how The Sims 3 is. Like, it feels weird. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's weird. So, but, so we're just making sure that everyone has their needs done. And I decided for her to just learn cooking, just because, why the heck not? Just learn it just because she can. So, and have the little boy do what he needs to do. She can do that, and he can have some cake because he's a little hungry. And so we're gonna see, and this actually makes me question about what's coming up in the episode later. Let's see if I can pull it up at the same time as I'm doing this. Yeah, the little brat didn't take a nap when he was in the crib earlier, so I did not feel bad about him being left there. So, and let's go ahead and take a look, because I'm actually curious about this one particular thing. I made a rule, and I don't know if I just broke my own rule. See, because I have rules, the rules are in the description, but they're not updated on what I've been playing as, so I actually need to have it to where it, to where it'll, I don't know. I don't know what I was about to say, but I need to update the rules. So, any battery powered. Okay, so any battery. Okay. So any battery powered. Okay, there we go. So let's see if we are at that point yet. Nope, we're not at that point quite yet. See, the other thing is that Greta needs to be able to learn the athletic skill. So we're about to see that. So, a little bit, but we're just gonna put George to bed because he's a little stinker and didn't sleep when he should. But that's fine. You can do that. And she's putting him to bed. The parents are gonna go to bed. Actually, I think I have him. Yeah, everyone goes to bed. So, extreme sleep. I like how he's a daredevil. It's hilarious. So, and we just want her. I want her to learn the athletic skills. So we're gonna get her all of her needs up first before we have her do that, so that she's at optimal level and she will work out as long as we need to. So, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Wait for her to get out of the shower, and then we're gonna have her eat. Chop chop, eat. I want you eat. Okay, there she is. And there we go. So, okay. And there's some minnow grapes, or grape minnow. Grape flavored minnow. Sounds yummy. Sounds so yummy, guys, right? No. My face just looking at me like I'm weird. I know I'm weird, but let's see. Her social's really low, but okay, so here I'm going to go ahead and I don't know if the speaker will work or not, but we're going to go ahead and see if it does or not. I didn't think that it did, and I wouldn't consider it battery powered. I thought that it actually sat on the floor. So since she can't actually use it for anything, we're going to go ahead and delete it. And we don't have enough money for this, but my thought is theft. So, we stole a battery-powered radio that she's going to be able to use to work out to. Now, because it's battery-powered and because the zombie apocalypse happened, thinking is that instead of having, radio stations, she has CDs. So for those who don't know what CDs are, look up compact disc, music compact disc, and then you'll find that out. So I am young, but I'm not that young that I know what those are. And if you are that young, well, congratulations on on not ever having to carry around loads and loads of CDs for, just that you can have music and having to change it every 45 minutes to an hour or so, depending on how long the album was. So we're going to just have her work out there. I don't think I really cared much. I don't remember if I cared that much about what she wore. I don't remember. Because, that's a weird looking outfit for her to be wearing while working out. I don't think I did that to her. I can't remember if I did or not. So, I'm just going to have her work out till she's totally sore from working out. And just let that go. But I hope y'all are having a wonderful week. It's been crazy weather here. I live in Florida, so crazy weather here in Florida. See, okay, so I don't know where that $1,200 came from. I'm looking and I'm not finding anything. So I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I'm not complaining, but I have the sound on. Yeah, so like y'all can't hear the sound, but I can, and there was no noise that was weird or anything like that, so it was odd. It was very, very odd. Just excuse me. So it was just, I had a little yawn. It's quite late, so, but it was just so weird that but I had that extra money. So here we're trying to have some father-daughter socializing time, which is making it quite difficult. See, this is what I don't understand. So, like, she's wearing her normal everyday outfits, but, like, I bet you that she is going to wear her outerwear going back inside. So she's going to change just to go inside. Like, what? I don't know. I've seen the adults do that several times, but, alright, so let's have her try to socialize. And, let's see if it'll work, but I don't think so. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to see any speed builds, from me, I know I have a couple of them that are really kind of crappy, but, I wouldn't mind doing a couple just to see how y'all like it. And if y'all like it, then we can go ahead and do that, but I'm more of a playing kind of person. I'm trying to get better at building and furnishing, just because I feel like I do the same thing over and over and over again, and it gets kind of boring and monotonous. And I'm also not very detailed either. Like I don't put in little decorations, and unless I'm getting like really, really into the house, then I don't do that. But just comment down below or something like that, or make a comment saying, hey Kristen, I'd totally love to see a speed build from you, or something like that. That's like, I'll try to do a speed build that's like one of my best speed builds, or do like a challenge. I can do challenges. I like a challenge. Or if you know somebody who has like empty houses, you do like an unfurnished house and then furnish it or something like that, or like a kind of call it like a flip house or something like that, where gut it and make it my own. I can do that. I can do that, so we'll have to see, because I have a whole neighborhood that's like nothing but builds. So, okay, so, let's see where we are. So George went ahead and woke up. She's feeding George. I think we're getting about close. Yeah, we're getting close to the end here, but, so, I don't know what I'm doing here. I think I'm trying to figure out if she fed him or not, and I thought that she didn't, and she did, so, alright, there you go, good going, Mom. So, I'm gonna let her have some food, and I'm just gonna have a double dinner, or double breakfast, so, that'll be nice and fun, and, he's gonna go out there and socialize with his wife. Just let the kid in the seat that's fine into the high chair. No big deal. We can do that. So I want to do. I think I already mentioned about The Sims 1. Did I mention about how I want to play The Sims 1 again? I don't know if I did or not, but I want to play The Sims 1 again. I want to do like a something like I've already done already, but like longer. I want to make it a series, even though I'm time crunched for time, so which will come later in the series. And I will also make a notification on all social media sites to let everybody know that that's happening. But that'll be coming soon next week. So after this series of episodes, you will know. So I mean, it's nothing bad. I mean, I guess it's sad because, I mean, I can play it, but I won't be able to share it with everybody. So, we'll go ahead and get that done. So, But, so, I'm just admiring the house because it's ridiculous looking with the extra additions onto it. If you don't know what the house originally looked like, go back to the first episode to go ahead and see that. But for now, guys, I think this is going to be the end of it, and we're going to soon have that other episode out within the next 24 hours after this one comes out. So we'll go ahead and do that, but we're going to go ahead and let her eat, and I think we're going to call it an episode. And you guys have been lovely. I love you guys so much. Just, you know, if you like the series, tell your friends about it, blah, blah, blah. Link in the description down below for all sorts of fun stuff. And you guys have a lovely... Oh yeah, turn that off. Yeah, and you guys have a wonderful day.